Hello, my name's Rob Small, and I'm part of the world's first expedition to the South Pole, called From Fire to Ice. 4 years ago, while living in Africa, the house I was living in blew up, catching fire. In order to escape, the only way for me to get out was to run through the fire, so in turn, setting me on fire. I spent about 10 days in a hospital in Dar es Salaam, where I wasn't exactly looked after. It wasn't their fault. They weren't trying to do things wrong on purpose. Unfortunately, the degree of medical facilities they have there isn't the best. One of their treatments is to lie you in a bath of water and scrub your wounds with a nail brush. This is something that doesn't ever really leave you, but they were trying their best. Unfortunately, it might sound dramatic, but life was slipping away. We managed to get ourselves onto an airline and amazingly flew back to the UK, where even more amazingly, it turns out that I was still alive when we landed. I was taken to hospital there and put into a coma for about 1 month. I've been in hospital at that point for about 6 months in total. I've had to learn to walk again and had 30 operations to date. This was all about 4 years ago, and now it's time where I'd like to give back to the people that saved my life. So the best way that I thought we could do that would be to do some sort of expedition. Shackleton had been a hero of mine for years. You know, I grew up on books of Shackleton and Scott, but Shackleton for me was the one that always stuck in my mind. I was always going to do an expedition, but life gets in the way. So we decided to do this. We're going to go to the South Pole, and en route we were the first ever burn survivor to ski unsupported at the South Pole. And while we're doing this, we will conduct some medical research into me on ice. This will also be a world's first. The theory is, and all my friends laugh and joke at me and they call me the X-Man, is there is a gene within me that somehow allowed me to survive when maybe I shouldn't. So we will try and research this while we're on ice and hopefully come back with something amazing. The whole reason for doing this is to raise money and awareness for the charity Dan's Fund for Burns, which definitely helped me and helps many people all the time who go through some horrific life-changing burn injuries. We'll be followed every step of the way by a company called New Earth Films, who will be producing a 3-part documentary. If you'd like more information on the expedition, or just want to come along and say hi, please come to www.fromfiretoice.org, and you can have all the links to the various websites, social media and so on there, or if you just want to send us an email and say hi. Once again, www.fromfiretoice.org.